the patterns of the new supply. So when the new supply normally comes into the situation, there's one or two things that goes on. There's a lot of debating, arguing. There's a lot of resistance. There's a lot of attacking the old supply. There's a lot of passive aggressive silent treatments. So if the new supply is not able to break the confidence down of the prior supply or the old supply of the narcissist, which is people that the narcissist used to use. So if you're someone that the narcissist has used, even if they are a close friend or relative, you've been used, okay? So what the new supply will do is, for one, they want to have this narcissist isolated and all to themselves. So the new supply, even if they're not a full-blown narcissist, they become very narcissistic. So one of the things that the new supply will do is cut off phone contact, okay? So they will completely shut down all phone contact with the old supply. Even if they're helping with their relatives, the people that they're helping could be the old supply's spouse. So for example, the other woman, she's the new supply. She moves your husband in. Or the other man, the side man, he's the new supply, and he moves your wife in. I mean, the marriage situation would be a perfect situation, because the side chick or the side man of your spouse is the new supply. So that new supply wants to have your wife or husband all to him or herself, right? And so what they will do is they will shut off phone contact. Okay, they will stop talking to you. But that's the first part of the pattern. Some weeks may go by, in some cases months and years. But in many cases, this is the second part of the pattern that will happen with the new supply. The new supply will want to have contact with you again. So if they're over there with your wife or husband, and they're the side chick or the side man or the side dude, they're going to want to talk to this person's husband or wife. They want to get back in good with you. The new supply does. Because they've taken on more than they could handle. So you done already told the new supply that your spouse, male or female, doesn't like to work a job and doesn't like to clean up and doesn't want to respect people and talk to people kindly. You've already tried to express in so many words they're users. So the new supply will do this. After they go through putting you through that silent treatment, they will want to open the lines of phone communication back up. And the reason they want to do this, listen to me very carefully, because this is the most important part of this video. The reason the new supply wants the lines of communication back open with the old supply is because they realize that they've gotten themselves into a pickle. It's too much for them. It's too much to handle, right? And so what they want to do is open up the lines of communication, because somewhere in their soul, they want to get this person back to you. So they done lived or are dealing with your spouse now, and they want to give them back. So if I want to give somebody back to you because I want your husband, so I'm a female, so in my case I would have a husband. So if I brought somebody else's trifling ass, abusive ass husband in my house because I'm the side chick, I want to open the lines of communication up because I want to give this fucking man back to you. But I've burnt my bridges with you because I've made you feel like You as the wife is the abuser, and you're victimizing my good old new boyfriend over here, which is really your husband. Okay, I shouldn't even be with this man anyway. So, but I was bamboozled. I was tricked. I was thinking that this is the man of my dreams, and he getting ready to divorce you and marry me. And it could be vice versa. I'm just using this example because I'm female, right? And so I want to open the lines of communication back up, and I want you to answer your phone because I want you to come get this fucking man. I want you to take your husband back because he done ate up all my food. He done pushed me down a couple of steps. He done cussed me out. He done stole one of my credit cards. I looked outside to go to work one morning and the man done ran off with my car. I want to give him back to you. So this is what you need to do. When the new supply wants to start communicating with you again, now you know why. Okay? They might even need some therapy. They might not even really consciously know that they need to be giving this person back, but they need therapy. You ain't their therapist. You warned them. They took that narcissist. They wanted them. So what you're going to do when they try to ease back in with that phone contact, and a lot of times they'll do it through a third party. They'll send a third party to text you to say, well, let's set up an agreement for you and your wife or husband to talk and text every single night before y'all go to bed. Don't do it. The phone contact ended. Keep it ended. And that's fine. It's up to you as if you want to take your narcissist husband or wife back. That's between you and the Lord. But what you don't need to do is open up the communication with that new supply that shut it down, because you're not going to be back on that roller coaster. And the most important part of this video you probably should take out of this is understanding why it's happening. A lot of people, they just open the lines of communication back up. They feel guilty of the way it ended. They feel like it's just better for the kids and everybody to talk. These are the emotions you will feel because you're using emotional thinking. But in all reality, that new supply is your enemy anyway. Because at the end of the day, right is right and wrong is wrong. They shouldn't be over there with your spouse anyway, and y'all not divorced. So that's not your friend. So that's another reason not to open up the lines of communication. They're friends with your spouse, not you. Okay, so you got to understand the difference between an enemy and a friend. Somebody that's messing around with your husband or your wife ain't your friend. Okay, so know why it's happening. It's happening because they want to give them back to you. And don't be drawn back in like that, because you're getting ready to take the problem back on. And like I said, it's up to you if you want to work it out. But at the same time, if you made a decision you didn't want it, you don't want it, go ahead and continue your divorce proceedings. Okay? And know that that activity of them, that new supply trying to talk to you again on the phone, it's not genuine. They want to give you that problem back. That's it. Or they want to get some advice on the problem. You already told them that the man or woman that they got over there with them is a cheater. They're toxic. They don't want to work. They don't clean. They're a user. I mean, even if you didn't verbally say it, they saw you get rid of them and they viewed you as a pretty decent person. So don't allow that to happen. Understand the true motive, why that new supply is coming back, because they want to give you that baggage back. And hopefully you will have picked up luggage now. See, there's a difference between luggage and baggage. I'm going to tell you the difference. My grandmother was someone that traveled, right? And she had luggage. Okay. And the reason it was luggage is because she never purchased suitcases that was not name brand. Okay. I think it was back in the day, Samsonite or whatever was the big suitcase brand. She didn't purchase cheap ass luggage. Okay. My grandmother's luggage was so secure and well put together and of quality. I was using the luggage when I grew up, and the luggage still looked new. It had wheels on it. I mean, this was some classy suitcases, right? My grandmother didn't have baggage. Baggage is cheap. It's on the border of something you might want to toss in the garbage can. So that New Supply has your baggage. So you should be purchasing luggage. Okay. And luggage is of better quality. Okay. So if you're not purchasing luggage, you're going to be more vulnerable to take the baggage back, which is the narcissist. But see, that New Supply want to have conversations with you because they want you to take your baggage back. And you can't turn baggage into luggage. Okay. In the sense that I'm using the words luggage and baggage, they call it baggage at the airport because they're not respecting that this person has quality bags and suitcases and this one doesn't. So in order not to make a difference in separation, they just call it all baggage. Let's go to baggage claims and get y'all stuff. But in our reality, they ain't the same. And that's something I learned from my grandmother because she purchased quality luggage. I remember, you had the Snoopy suitcases. I mean, even Snoopy had quality luggage. That was luggage. Okay. So just keep that in mind. And I'm just explaining, the way I look at it in my perspective and perception of a way of explaining it that may help you also. Okay. So this is what you're going to do. When that New Supply wants to open up the lines of communication again, whether it be on phone or in person, you're going to deny the communication because you went no contact. So don't communicate. Because remember, that's what that New Supply wanted, right? When you was trying to talk to the New Supply about your spouse, they didn't want to talk, right? So don't open it back up. They don't deserve it. They trying to give you that baggage back. And you at divorce court now. You're filing divorce proceedings. Okay? You've already filed restraining orders, custody petitions. You don't want that back? For what? Let them have that. That's what they get for picking up somebody's baggage. Now, if you would have had luggage, if your spouse was luggage wouldn't have never went with the New Supply anyway. Only baggage goes with the New Supply. Okay? And that's a blessing in disguise. Okay? So anyway, please like, share, and subscribe. And you're here with luggage here at Advanced Insight, y'all. I'm silly. Okay, I just thought I would throw that old crazy comment of humor in. Okay, so thank you for coming here to Advanced Insight. I'm very grateful to you. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I look forward to your comments when they're left, okay? Whether it be a thumbs up, you write it out, a heart to me, whatever it is, I always look forward to some of the comments too. Or to all of the comments. I mean, comments are comments. So I look forward to all of my comments because they're all genuine from you. Okay. So anyway, please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much.